Hi guys, coming to you live. Just gonna start with some primer. Happy Friday. I need about a pea-sized amount of primer. That goes a long way. Close your pores, fills in fine lines. Make sure your makeup goes on even and lasts all day. Hi guys. How's everybody doing? Hi Casey. Happy Friday everybody. Hi Cindy. Hi Destiny. Okay, starting on our brows. Use our medium brow liner. Hey Abby. Awesome. It's just a ring light. Hi Bree. Awesome Casey. Where'd you guys go? I'm doing good. My husband got let out of work way early today. Like literally like an hour after I went in, so it's been a good day. Purple's my favorite color too. Most definitely. Hi Tanya. Pumpkin patch, that's cool. That makes sense. What, Halloween's on Monday, right? Crazy. That means it's almost November. I'm not ready for that. What do we got? I think we got only less than 4 weeks now till Thanksgiving. Like, what? Time just goes way too fast. Hey Alexis. Hi Valeria. Mino. You know what? Hi Charlena. Hi Carmen. Not much. Just a normal day. Anybody have fun plans for the weekend? No, in just under 3 weeks. No. If I go back to days, I won't be on until later in the morning. Probably sometime between 6 and 8 or 6 and 9 my time in the morning when I get back on days. Which is confusing because the time changes really soon for you guys, but not for me. So then that's gonna be more confusing to try to figure out. Yeah, Charlene, I understand that. Keep taking it off, trying something new, taking it off, trying something new. Oh, they do it tomorrow, Amanda? That's cool. During the weekend. Hi Savannah. Hi Christina. I'm doing good. Brow gel. Just need a little bit of brow gel in medium to keep my brows in place. Just go against the grain or whatever to get the product on, and then go with the grain. Halloween party Sunday, that's awesome. Hi Rachel. hopefully wherever all you guys are at, the weather is all right for Halloween and everything like that. Okay, brows are done. Stephanie. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Brittany. What? Very cool. Hi, Abby. Okay, so I'm just going to start with a base and kind of to highlight under my brow. I think this will at least highlight a little bit. I'm going to use the new cream shadow in Victorious. Probably just going to more give a base than an actual highlight, but it's okay. And I'm just putting a little bit on the lid just to kind of even that all out, if you can see, just a little bit. Getting a bunch of snow? Where you at? I think it snows a little bit in Japan, but not really. I'm from upstate New York, so it's not gonna count. Because it's like gonna be like a millimeter if it does, like barely dusting. And people say it gets cold, but it really just gets like low 30s max. You know, not fun. I'd rather be in the South, but it's not really, doesn't really count. Hey, Savannah. Hey, Stephanie. Okay, just got that base down. I'm gonna go through, this will be the transition color. This is Vulnerable. It's a light pink. It's so light you apparently can't see. Can you see? Kind of. Apparently. I feel like I need to turn this brightness down. Give me 1 second on my light. Maybe that'll help. Helps a little bit. You can see the lightness. And I'm gonna use my Lux brush, which is the biggest brush. Hi, Joanna. Hi, Reba. And Vulnerable is a very light color. So A is good for transition, but also it's gonna actually be a little bit more pigmented right now, putting it on top of that cream shadow I just applied. Because it's like really light, like blends into the skin practically when you don't have anything to put it down before, if that makes sense. So that just gives a light transition color. It's really hard to see in this lighting for you guys. Hi, Rach. 87 degrees, that's awesome. Jealous. Yesterday was the coldest day it's been here. It was 55, but it's been pretty nice here. It was like 80 earlier this week. So it's kind of like up and down. I can clean the garage. Hi, Candace. You like to use the pigments a lot? I like the variety of colors we have in our pigments. That's what's awesome. Watertown area? I'm from outside of Rochester. Just east of there. Snow there, Keeling? Hi, Dee Dee. 100 the other day? Nice, 85 in Oklahoma. California sounds nice. The weather. Okay, I just got that as a blending color. And then so Regal is going to be our purple. It's a, like a medium dark, not like a deep, but where's my crease brush I'm going to use? No, I don't think so. This may be my first winter here, but it doesn't seem like it does. Seems like it's probably like Maryland slash like Delaware, like in between that kind of area. I think that's kind of where the longitude-ish, like weather kind of like we're at least what it seems like. So like if it snows, it's like itty bitty, you know, from what I've seen at least, or what I've been told. And then it doesn't get too cold. Like, I'll see what happens this year, but it doesn't seem like it really gets like below freezing much. I don't know if there's less than like 5 feet of snow this year. That's less than normal for what I'm used to. Hi, Katie. Baltimore, very cool. Christine. Anybody else have plans for the weekend? Hi, Jennifer. Like the soft. We'll start blending that up. Girls' weekend? That sounds awesome. Wedding venues? Very cool. I love the way the makeup turns out. Consider makeup awesome. Stephanie, if you have any questions about the products you can ask now, you can message me, whatever. Hey, Tabitha. Party hearts. You can Halloween type style or just normal weekend? Cleaning and packing. Where are you going? Anywhere fun? Or are you moving? Awesome, Tabitha. Did your blue and eye gold look work out? I did that. Tried to do that a while ago. I did not like how it looked on me. I'm gonna try to wet some of this pigment to make it a little bit more prominent. Where's my rose water? Just gonna squirt a rose water right in the cap. Just try to get some of this area a little bit more pigmented. Works awesome, Tabitha. Awesome, Canada. That sounds fun. Are you driving? I hope you're not driving. That's a far drive. To study. Yeah. Garden State, I know. See, that just makes it nice, more pigmented. Then blend it out. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that do that drive, and I mean, I'm from New York and we used to drive to Florida every year, and that's 21 hours, and that's plenty long enough. I can't imagine any longer. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Tiffany. Okay, so I really want to clean this brush off most of the way so I can blend this up good. There we go. just slightly blend it down in the middle. I've been putting a color in there, so it's not a huge deal. It's blended right now. Down. Still working, yeah. That's lucky that some of you guys are able to watch while you're at work. Pretty nice. Hi, Alyssa. My husband's home, so he's out there with him. But I haven't heard him meow through the doors, so that's good. He's just sleeping. Yeah, for the most part, he's usually only in here if my husband's not home. I almost was going to see if he wanted to come in here, but he looked like he was going to be naughty if he come in here. You can just like tell from his face. Brush, just keep wiping this crease brush off. Make sure it's all blended. Hold farther at the end to get a lighter motion too. No, I don't think anything for Halloween. We live in like an apartment type tower thing and there's not really trick-or-treating here and we don't have kids. And I don't know, he works this weekend, so I don't know about partying or anything. I'm not a huge into that anyways. No, nothing fun this weekend. My husband's working. He got off early tonight, which was good. Okay, I think that's good before we do the middle color. And then I'm going to use for palette 1, Sincere, it's a middle color. Sorry, got an extra. And I'm going to use the liner shader brush. Just get a good amount on the end and press it in the middle. Do both sides and then I'll blend it in. Hi, Sierra. Anybody else's first time catching me live? I'd love to say hi to my people. Makes it more fun on this end. Put a little on the inside. Hi, Jasmine. Yeah, Stephanie, yeah, you said hi before. Hello again. Wait, we lost my brush off. I need to add more to blend in, actually. Hi, Alicia. Liner, should I do like black wings? The picture has nothing. The picture that I'm basing this off has no wings or anything, but I feel like, I don't know, wings always bring it together. I hope nobody cares. I hope the person who requests this doesn't care. Just do black wings though. Love the purple tail. Thank you guys. Hi, Gabby. Doing what's it called? Powerful. You can do that. It's just like a soft black, not like a gray, but like a soft black. It's definitely great. Powerful is great if you're learning to do wings and you don't want the commitment kind of a black. I know, I love wings too. Okay, I'm cleaning the foliage right now. I think everything good. Well, I love doing my eyes first, so I can clean up any foliage. See, so I don't know if you can see that purple. Don't want that going on my foundation. Awesome, guys. Favorite so far? I love me some purple. Okay, where's my liner? Perfect liner. Make sure to store them down. They're felt tip. I always start my wings on the outside and I come down. So I usually start around here. Come down. I like to personally do straight line out from my eye to like my into my eyebrow. I do that and then I do one to come over. Thank you, Brittany. I think Facebook stopped showing you some of the comments. It's always how it is. Not with you specifically, that's just how Facebook, I don't know if it has to do with too many people commenting at the same time. Don't ask me, I don't know if it has to do with weak connection. I don't know, but I definitely don't see all the comments for some reason. If it works out, is it good for everybody? Alexis, I think I'm confused. Are you talking about my wingtip? Hi, Alicia. Oh my goodness, no, it is hard. Just practice though, and it will get so much easier. And I seriously have found that going from the outside and coming down makes it far more easy. And I do like these felt tips. They're not like, you know the liquid liner that like, I don't know, you take out and it's like super dark ink that if you shake just a little bit, you'll really mess up. That's the thing with this. I can shake because I'm like kind of a shaky person. That's why I have trouble with my lips sometimes. If you guys watch me regularly, when I do my lips, sometimes I can't stay in the lines. It's not like a problem. I just really have had, hard time staying steady. And, but this really, if I shake just a little bit, it's not really a big deal. The felt tip just really helps with that. So I definitely think it's good to start. But I definitely, by starting on the outside, when I used to go this way, I would go straight down by accident, and then they would end up being way too uneven. But I've definitely been practicing, and I think that's all it takes is practice. Because, of course, it's not hard. Or, of course, it is hard. Of course, it's not easy is what I meant. But just practice. And it will be. I rest, also, if you see, I rest my hand on my cheek. That helps me keep steady. I feel like I was going to say something else. Can't remember now. But yes, practice at night though. That's what I started to do before I did on camera. I practiced right before I took my makeup off at night. I would practice my wings, and then when I'd mess up, because I was going to mess up, I could just take my makeup off and it'd be fine. Yeah, Alexis, I don't think that has to do with you. I think that just has to do with Facebook. I don't think that has to do with specific people, because it happens randomly people all the time, because I look through my comments sometimes after my videos if I get a chance, and I'll be like, I didn't see that during my live. And it's just like random. Like sometimes I won't see one person, like one random comment from a person, or else I won't see all the comments. Don't ask me. It's random. Awesome, Brittany. Your hooded eyes can't seem to get your liner on the top to look good. Not for hooded eyes and wings. That part I'm not really too sure how to help you, but in general, wait, let me get a clean brush to go rest it. The best way to do your eyes, I think, is to come up with your shadow, like almost all the way up, and do like a triangle form. And that's gonna kind of, it's just gonna lift your eyes. Anybody can do that because it's gonna kind of lift your eyes, make them look bigger, but it's gonna give you, show that color here. If you just do color on the whole top, you're just gonna look a little like you just try to do color everywhere. But if you do that like straight line up, you can see the color up here, and it's gonna, I think it just works better for hooded eyes. It's gonna go good that type of style for anybody, but especially hooded eyes. Hi, Gabby. Hi, Kayla. Yeah, I love palette 3. What you can also do too is use our liner shader brush, and I've done this, and just use, no, this one doesn't have black. What has black? I think palette 3 does. And use like something with black, or you can use another color too. And just use this and like get it on the liner shader brush, and this is super nice and thin, and you can practice wings that way too. And it works really good. Or you can use a loose pigment in black, and if you want a black wing at least, and then spray some rose water or normal water on it too, and it'll get it, make it like a creamy pigment. Start with the inner corner of your eye. That works for you, Stacy? So yeah, I don't personally like to put it in here. For me, I just feel like it closes my eyes in. So I never put liner here in the inner part, but that's just me. But yeah, that's also what's nice about makeup. There's no rules. You guys can do what you want. You obviously don't have to do what I do, and just have fun and play. It's the expression of yourself. So just have fun. I just want to start watering when I keep them open too long. For me, I definitely have to keep my eyes open. I don't know how some people, good for you if you can, but I don't know how some people can close their eyes and do their liner. I feel like I couldn't see then. And if they're not perfect, it is not the end of the world. Especially because the mascara just makes everything better. Same goes for your brows. Your brows are not, if your brows happen to be identical, great for you. Like, really, that's awesome. But most people's brows aren't identical, so there's nothing wrong if they're like close but not exactly the same. Okay. So this one just curves a little bit more, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to go back and forth and keep trying to do that. Also, I'll have really thick wings if I do that. It would. It would make your eyes pop more, but I don't feel like my eyes need to because I got a nice light color in here. It's nothing too dark. I was actually thinking about doing black. I think I want to do black on my waterline. If you have small eyes, I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing black on your waterline because it does close your eyes in and makes it a little bit smaller, but this is just what I want today. Depending on the day, I'll do different things, but just add a little bit. But yeah, if I was to do a really dark eye, that's when I really like to typically do white on the waterline because that opens up your eye. I feel like I got something in my eye. I don't know where it went. Ooh. But that works. Okay, I'm gonna go through the mascara. Of course, Amazing 305 by Lash Mascara. Got the fibers in the gel. Just wipe off any excess of the gel. Put base coats on both my eyes. Tilt your head back like this to avoid getting it on your brow bone. If you lean like this, you're gonna probably get on your brow bone. Actually, you're basically gonna definitely get on your brow bone. At least for me, I definitely would. Get this hair out of the way. And I blanket on to kind of curl my lashes up a little bit. And I just put gel on the bottom, that's all I do. Just a little layer. Make sure your lashes are separated as best as possible before putting the fibers on. The smartest. And then take the fibers, they're loose. So roll them back your hand, press them down so you don't get too much on your lashes. And then just lightly apply, just mid to ends. No reason to go too close to the base. If you go too close, you might, you know, stab yourself in the eye or get some fibers in your eye. The fibers are 100% natural, one of our products that are 100% natural. So they're not going to irritate or anything like that. They're just blink them out, basically. It's my favorite holiday. I don't know. I don't even know if I have a favorite holiday. Maybe Thanksgiving. I do love Thanksgiving. And it's been my first year hosting. I'm so excited. Because like the last base, like obviously, so we lived in our hometown. We'd always go to our family's houses. And then the last base we were in Jersey, which is about 6 hours from my hometown in New York. And so we would just go home for the holidays. And now that we're in Japan, I get to host. So we're having friends over. I love going to my family's too, don't get me wrong, but I'm excited. I'm excited to host. I love to cook. Except I don't eat turkey, so I'm really interested to see how I can cook a turkey. I got my friend coming over and she's gonna help me. Cause I'm like, I don't know, I'm not sticking nothing up. You know, putting stuff in where I don't want to put stuff in. It's a little much, but I love making the sides. But I'm excited. So that's probably my favorite holiday. It's the one you don't have to do gifts too. I don't know. Gifts are just gotten too much nowadays, I feel like. Too much. Apakiza. Yes. It doesn't have to be perfect. I like I said when I was applying it, I don't try to fix it to get it even or else I'll end up getting too thick of lines, so not a big deal. Get upset for moving. I'm gonna wait a second before I apply the final sealing coat. No, we're in the military. I know. I wanted to move. I'm happy. I love my family, but I don't want to stay in New York. I want to go somewhere warm. I mean, I ended up in 2 not super warm places, but it's okay. I'm hoping to eventually move somewhere down south because I can't stay in winter in New York no more. So I was not mad to move. Okay, I think these are dried on good. You want to make sure the fibers are like dried on a good amount before you seal them in with the gel. I don't care if it's crooked too. I already said when I was applying it, I try to get it as even as possible. Some days it works better than others. Doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody's makeup has to be perfect. I hope you guys don't think that at home, that your makeup has to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. It's all about just having fun. That's all I'm here to do. Have fun, play with makeup, talk to you guys. That's what this is about. Show you how amazing these products are and how easily they can work for anybody. I'm not a makeup artist. Work for anybody. Tuscan has an Air Force. Yeah, I would love to move to South Carolina. That's where I'm hoping. There's a base. There's very limited places that he can be stationed at. So there's a place in Charleston, South Carolina. I'd love to get down there. Yeah, like the bases statewide, there's 3 East Coast, 2 West Coast, and then the rest are overseas. So for his job, the plane that he works at and the plane and where those planes are stationed, there's really not that many places. There's more overseas than not overseas. So I was hoping and expecting to come overseas. Okay, Cynthia, you don't have to be on here anymore, okay? I'm not dealing with negativity on my page. This is a fun thing. Thank you. Awesome, man. Thank you, Pakiza. I don't know where that is. Davis? Yeah, like, you said one comment, that's one thing. You're gonna keep coming back. You do not need to be on my page. There's no reason for negativity. If you want your makeup perfect, you do that. Perfect is overrated with anything. Nobody's perfect. Nothing is perfect. Life is not perfect, and that is fine. That is good. Perfect. If everything was perfect, nothing would be perfect, okay? Hi, Emily. Does he like leave Japan when he flies? He doesn't fly on planes. He just fixes them. But yeah, if he was a pilot, yeah, he'd be leaving. Actually, I don't even know if pilots are stationed here. There's no planes that are stationed here. They're just like, this is an en route place. So I don't think there's pilots actually stationed here. Not that you guys would know that. But there's certain, I think there's only some overseas, but most of the statesides are the ones that the planes are actually stationed at. And then here they just kind of come through when they're coming through to do deliveries. I don't freaking know. Don't ask me what they do. You know, they need to refuel or, you know, need fixings or anything like that. That's what my husband deals with. Not just refuels. Refuels is like the smallest part of what he does. He fixes them, but sometimes they just come on just for refills, what I mean. But sometimes they come on because they need to actually be fixed. So people are so excited when pilots like do come here, like so excited, like they're like, the plane's not fixed, even if it is. They're like, no, just act like it's not for the next 4 days so I can stay here. That doesn't actually happen, but they wish. They're like, don't make me leave. Don't make me leave. I don't blame them. I'd want to travel. I can't wait to go back to day shift so we can do more traveling. Goodness, just stab my thumb with the mascara. Yeah, exactly, Megan. I don't know, like that's a whole different... Yes, it's safe off base. Like any other area. Okay, so mascara done. Foundation. I feel like so still keeping so lost. Mixing everything around. Liquid foundation brush. Get my hair back. Don't want to crease it. Shake the liquid foundation good. Make sure to empty your dropper. Shake it up good. Oh, that actually works for my shirt. I just realized it says perfectly imperfect. I forgot I was wearing this shirt. So yeah, nothing's perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm very imperfect and it's awesome. Do about 6 drops of the liquid foundation, using Velour, and then mixing it with Scarlet Concealer right now. Put that everywhere. The liquid's a medium coverage. It dries to a soft powder finish. And the concealer is just going to give you a little bit more coverage. You only need tiny little drops of concealer. And when you add with the concealer, it's a little bit less of a matte or of a powdery finish. It's a little bit more dewy. But I just finish off with the powder either way. That's just how I like to do it. But this is just going to give you more coverage. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Andrea. I like the ghost faces. I like the Halloween reactions. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you, Kaylin. Okay. Go blend it all in. And I put a little extra concealer just to make it a little bit lighter too for my face because I'm gonna try a decent contour. I got new stuff, so I'm gonna show you. Okay. I'm just gonna do a soft finish with our pressed powder. Just practice, you can. You really can do your makeup. And you're gonna do your makeup like you do, not like I do. Be yourself. So I'm just doing a light thin layer of the powder just to finish it off. And then I've been told like a million times, just in general, I've been scared to get it, that, what is it called? Fierce mineral pigment. This is our loose mineral concealer. It's really good for contouring. It's very dark, so I'm very scared. But we're gonna do just a very like crazy light layer. Like, I got way too much. Like a super light layer. Like I just tapped a little bit on there. Hopefully, I mean that might be a little too little, hopefully not, but better that way. Okay, I'm just gonna get a little bit on here and we're gonna see. Let me try this. Okay, that's not too bad. It's pretty dark. We're gonna blend it out. But the first time I tried it, because I just got it a couple days ago, I tried it and I like put way too much on. We're gonna blend that out. Please don't worry. Please don't get upset. I'm gonna do a little bit more defined for me than I normally do. This is a really nice like cool tone too, if you like to use a cool tone to contour. We're gonna try to do just a little bit on the nose, just a little bit to thin it out. I got way too much. Oh my god, I'm way too scared. I'm rubbing that off. Rubbing that right off on paper towel. Yeah, I'm definitely not a big contour. Like I said, I'm a makeup artist. It's not what I do for a living. Hi there, Mara. Okay. Like barely trying to get any on here. To do a little bit of color right here. So I'm doing the same kind of technique that I do my bronzer, except this is darker than bronzer. But it's got the more cool tone, like what I typically like about the bronzer. I don't even, where's my bronzers? Is that they're like, I don't know, they got a little bit of shimmer to it, if you can see that. And they're definitely obviously lighter, but yeah, I'm gonna blend it out, but yeah, I'm not leaving the house, so it'll be whatever. Just throw a little bit under my lip. Oh, me too. I'm just practicing, Andrea. Just lighter, like, motions. Powders are easier because they blend out very easy. And also, if you use the bronzer's a little bit lighter, so it's really, really easy to do a slight contour with that. Yes, I love to toot, Wilson. It's just from a local person that one of my black stylists knows or works with. It's just like she locally, I don't know exactly. I don't know if her website's public, but the black stylist presenter I'm talking about, she like does her own logos and stuff and then puts in the shirts, and this is super like comfy. I don't know, it's like sweater, nice, just super relaxed, comfy material. Jawline. Okay, get some paper towel. Let's wipe this off. Wipe it off, blend it out a little bit. A little bit of powder from the powder puff brush. I'm also going to go through highlighting a little bit, but I want to make sure this is blended out a little bit first, although highlighting will help with that. then I'm gonna use, and I barely use any because this is dark. What is it called? Fresh. So it was Fierce, the darker one, and Fresh is the lightest. I think this is the second from the darkest, or it might be the darkest. I can't remember of our loose pigments. And I'm gonna make sure this brush is like as much cleaned off as possible. I'm gonna go through with some of this, and I got a decent amount on there, but you can brush it off after just to give me a highlight. Just brightens it up a little bit there if you can see. What lip should I do? I want to do liquid lipstick, I think, because I love it, but what y'all think? Could do one of the purples. Not like the dark purple, not Spellbound. That's a little too much right now. But I could do one of the lighter purples. I don't know if that would match or overmatch. What y'all think? And the purple's like either Sentimental, which is our lightest, or maybe like, I think it's Spontaneous. It's the second lightest. I feel like I should blend out more still. The biggest thing for me with contouring is trying to blend it out enough so it doesn't look, you know, liney, but not blend it out where you can't see it anymore. So, did I do good? Did I need to blend it out more? Tell me, for real. So I try to keep it like enough so you can still see it, but I don't want it to be like harsh lines. I hope that's a compliment, Andrea. I could do a nude too. I just really love our liquid lipstick since the last couple days of the month to get the Kudos deal, which is 3 liquid lipsticks and get a lip exfoliator for free. And the bundle of 3 saves you about $10, and this is $21 value, so you save about $30 altogether. Okay, looks good. And I don't know if you can see, almost the Fresh, the lighter one, almost gives you like a little bit of glow too with it. Like a little bit, not like shiny, but it just gives you that little bit of glow. And I love highlighting more than contouring even. I just like highlighting, bringing that out. Awesome, I'm glad. Okay, so Sentimental is this color. I think that's what most people said, but I could do Spontaneous, or I could do both of them, or I could do a dark liner with this, like Pompous, if we want to do some kind of ombre, a dark liner with this. I do prefer bronzer because it's easier. Contour kit's pretty easy compared to other like creamy foundations, but when it comes to beginning, powders are still easier because they blend out easier, but today I used Fierce concealer. Oh yes, I like that it's a super fast, super lightweight. These are not a lot of coverage. They're about a light to a medium coverage. So they're just nice like finishing, that type of thing. Wait, which ombre though? These two? Or Sentimental with a liner? Pompous liner? Or the 2 liquid lipsticks? Hold on 1 second, I want to put some of this stuff back. So I'm glad the first time I really tried to use that on camera. It worked out good. Contour. And they definitely, these feel really nice on your skin. You don't have to use the powder if you're going to use those because it kind of gives you that powdery finish, but it's a little bit more silky, like powdery, if that makes sense. Like it's a little softer even than the pressed powder. It's cool, but it's not as much coverage, so it's different. 2 liquids, okay. What most people say. Make sure I don't have anything on my lips. Where's my lip brush? Just gonna use that. Let's do that for this color to line it. So Spontaneous again. I like the Spontaneous color a lot. So what's nice about this brush, just pull it and it opens right up. Okay, so these are like seriously like pigmented. Like I'm not just saying that, they're seriously pigmented. So I just waved off most of the excess. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter when I'm not using this brush. Just because I'm gonna line with it. You can easily do that with this too, but I'm just gonna use the lip brush to line. I really suck at staying on the lines. So these are like super soft on your lips too. They got vitamins to keep nourished throughout the day. Dries matte, but it doesn't dry like drying to the lips, if that makes sense. They are seriously so pigmented. Seriously. And I keep saying that, and then I get people like that I'm like talking to them like, you weren't kidding. Like as soon as I actually get it, they're pigmented. I'm not good. Oh goodness. They're not all crazy. They're not all crazy colors. Sentimental's light, Soulful's light, and this isn't too bad. You should do it. You should try it. But Soulful's definitely the latest. Call that good enough right now. You can go through with Sentimental. I'm gonna wipe most of this off the brush. This applicator is really nice. The end is still pretty thin, which is really nice for like lining. But like seriously, when I say this stuff is super pigmented, even when you like wipe it all off, it's like still super pigmented. That's what I like about the brush. Not that the applicator is bad, the brush just allows you to do less of the color, if that makes sense. So you can see that color alone, and then blend together really well. Like I said, they're super soft, fully matte on the lips. They don't feel like dry. I feel like a soft powder. I don't wear a lot of stuff on my lips either, but these feel really cool. You don't have to get that look of lipsticks. I feel really cool because they're like matte and they feel like powdery. It's like really hard to explain. But if anybody's thinking about getting this, get this in this month. Because like I said, you get 3 and you get the free lip exfoliator. Add a little bit more here. They all like look really good, like ombre together, because they blend in so easily together. Thanks everybody. The lip lipsticks are $27, or you can get the set of 3 for $73. And then this month only you get the lip exfoliator for free with that, which is awesome. It's got shea butter and sugar crystals. I was like, why can't I think of the other ingredient? In it, so the shea butter like moisturizes your lips, while the sugar crystals are a natural exfoliant for your lips. So it's awesome. But there's that purple look today. Any questions before I get off? That's a Patsy. If you have any questions, I'll let them know. If anybody else is interested in joining too, or has any questions about that, you can ask right now. You can message me. It's $99 to join. You get over $200 worth of makeup. You do get our Sentimental in in the kit, plus a palette, mascara, and there's so many other things. If you go to uniquebeautybykayla.com and click join, you just scroll down to what's in the presenter's kit and it'll show you everything in there, like in detail, like shows the list of what's in there. But it's $225 worth of makeup, only $99, no fees, no commitments, so you can do as little or as much as you want. It's totally up to you if you want to actually sell or not. And if you want to sell, I'd love to, you know, show you how to run the business and all that kind of stuff. Super fun. Yeah, I love these liquid lipsticks. Super soft on the lips. And they just, like, they seriously stay on, like, all day. Like, they are transferable for a little bit, but even though they're transferable, they're so pigmented that, like, even when it comes off, and they're only transferable for about the first, like, half hour to hour, then they dry on. The only reason they don't dry quickly is because there's no alcohol in it, and alcohol is why it dries out quickly normally. But because they're super pigmented, even if you, like, sip from a glass and get it on there, it's still on your lips. Right as I'm trying to get off. What's wrong with people? Any more questions? I know there's a delay, so that's why I wanted to wait a second. But it's the purple look. Fun, fun. And if you guys need a color match too, just send me a picture of you naturally and I can definitely help you with your color. I don't think there's any questions. Okay, like I said, message me with any questions. If you guys like this video, like and share, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all your support, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.